And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Plenty to aim at here. And the shot! Can he stop it going out? Hangs in across. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. And it's played forward. He's in a great position here. That is good strength. Steaming on goalwards. He'll try to keep this alive. Great defending, strong and determined. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Gets good distance on it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Berisha. That's a nicely weighted pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's onto it in a flash. Berisha. That's tidy. Berisha. That's very neat. So who's he picking out? Berisha. Defending of the desperate variety. And that has been clubbed away. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aim forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And it's lofted through here. Showing good feet. They get a throw in. Oh, that's nice.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now. Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Oh, can he get onto this? He's going to be disappointed with that. Berisha. Burici. Purring through the gears. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lovely feet. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going direct. Cross goes in there. Too much on that, it's gone out. And that has been cleared. Berisha. It's a loose ball. Could be danger here. Chance for a shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Muscular approach does pay off here. So it is still 0-0. And that's put paid to a promising move. Moved on forwards, calmly anticipates. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has been cut short. Aim forwards, is onto it in a flash. Berisha. Now, where's he looking? Murici succumbs to the pressure. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Danger averted for now. Good take, and is he in? Oh, he's caught in or out. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. He's gone for goal. And again! It's anyone's ball now. He is just caressing the ball. And it's played forward. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Quality ball. Cuts out the pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Morishi. Keeper's dealt with that. Morici. And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. There's the shot! And he's there to get it away. Shot and goal! Goal! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's through, now is he in? Shoots! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
Aim forwards. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Moved on forwards. And here's the chance to counter. Defending was strong and firm. Berisha. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Played back in. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Played into space out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Aim forwards. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Up towards the front line.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Berisha. Murici. Chance! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, nicely intercepted. Berisha. Driving forward. That has been knocked clear. Berisha. Oh, it's come loose. Now, what about a counter-attack? Dinks one through. Decent chance! It's off target and by quite a way. He can run onto that. Let's cut it out. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Moved on forwards. Clears it away. Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing...
And we're off again. No reported change to either side during the break. Berisha. Probing pass. There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Cleared away. He can get that clear. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Mariki, done delicately. Could move up a gear here. He has found the way through. And he thumps it clear. Spread out to the left. It's a good-looking delivery.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Now then, the ball's come loose. Referee's given a throw. Ball's played through. Oh, such a clever touch. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's there to clear it. And that's been won straight back. Very nicely done. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Does really well to win the ball there. And the shot! Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Moved on forwards. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And it's played forward. Gets it away. That's been drilled forward. Now that's well seen too. Clipped into space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Moved on forwards. And that has been cleared. That's really well manoeuvred. That's really well cleared. Aim forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. Driven forward. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, good spread. Wins the duel this time. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. That's really well manoeuvred. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's played forward. Driving on, a real charge here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that was very necessary. And reclaimed it in a trice. That is lovely. That's really well manoeuvred, and the counter is on. Proves too strong. That's going to go a long way. Oh, easy pickings there. Berisha. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Deftly away. Out to the left it goes. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Berisha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aim forwards, cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. Wins the duel this time. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Cleared without complication. Berisha. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Berisha. Moved on forwards. Can he latch on to this? Does really well to win the ball there. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Cleared away. Here comes another cross. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That'll be a corner. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again. It's in. Muric, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Berisha forwards and with intent. Out to the right.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Murici. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Has a look and place it forward. Oh, they could break here. And it's played forward. Knocks it out wide.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Time, excellent interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass does lack pace.
Now it's Murici.
The message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Berisha. That's really well manoeuvred.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Up towards the front line. He's onside, and he's found a way past.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Calmly anticipates. Over to the left. Clearly not happy with that.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Acrobatic effort! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Very much into the last knockings. It'll be a throw-in. Well, played right into his path. Shooting chance! Really well taken goal. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over surely. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Looks to the other side. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference in team strengths. I mean,